All right, so like I said, all I can show you is that there's no one really around me or anything when I do my whistle voices, right? And that's why. Now, if they don't promote it, why do you think I'm 50 years old and it makes me feel uncomfortable? Well, that's wrong. That's about you and not what the entertainer can do, right? Anymore, too, right? And what they're trying to do is make you think I'm less than my 4-year-old stepdaughter without her mom even being able to know, right? Which means it didn't happen. You know what I mean? But they're trying to use that to block you because there's something they don't want you to know about them, not me. They did me wrong, probably, and they don't want you to know how they did me wrong. Right? I don't even know how they did me wrong, though, sometimes, too. Right? Certain girlfriends, okay, associated with my time in the Navy, more came on to me, right? Out the blue, right? And I didn't mind that. That's kind of what I needed to know a woman wanted to go all the way with me, right? That's what I mean. If you want to go all the way, you have to, you know, let me know you like me how I like you. We can go all the way. If you don't, we don't. That's fine too, right? But I'm looking for one to go all the way with me and stay with me. You know what I mean, right? That's the point too. I know. That's why I'm worried about the girl in the salon. See, I wouldn't try to have sex with her immediately until the first or second time, anyway. Right? Now, the first time I would just want to talk to her about what women might have been saying, and we might not have even had sex at all, right? Unless she made up her mind during that conversation to have sex with me too, right? You understand? I'm not saying we did anything or not either. I'm saying if we did, like they're accusing us of having sex, even though I don't remember the sex because I didn't go in there to have sex with her, right? I went in there to get a manicure, and I remember the manicure over the sex. You see what I mean, right? But if we did, we would have to stop the manicure and go into the bathroom to do anything, even talk in private, right? Right. So if we went into the bathroom to talk in private, initially it was just to talk in private where they couldn't hear us. Because they were talking about me, maybe telling her I was hard or something. And if I asked her all that, some of the conversations I remember as well, and some of it I don't, right? Even with the nail job. But the main reason I went in there is the nail job, but they can't steal the memory of the nail job. That's not criminal behavior. Nor is talking to her in the bathroom if the bathroom has a sign that says both male and female can go into the bathroom, right? Either or both, or both. Now, if I went in there, it's to talk to her, find out what they were saying. But if all that happened, right, off and on during the manicure pedicure, we're talking about it, right? Don't mean we're doing anything either, unless he keeps coming down and shooting me. Right? And Jesus has to, he'll be like the Wolverine, and I don't remember that part of it. But if he shoot me in the chair, and Jesus is holding me in the chair. You see what I mean, right? When we get back from the bathroom. Now, the first time we might not have did anything, but after that we might have. Right? I don't know. I don't know. I'm having to guess, right? And that would be up to her anytime, whether we did it the first time, second time, or third time, right? $3. $3. That's all she accepted as a tip, though. I gave her 5. That's so she could buy something to eat if she got hungry later on. Or wanted something to eat. That's all. That's all. But if it went over an hour over what it should have been, including right the salon, the normal nail and manicure, right, the pedicure. Okay, why? Something was being said that was rude that we both thought was rude. We wanted to talk about it in private, and they got mad when we went into the bathroom, and the guy came down, and I sat back down and shot me, and I healed like the Wolverine. Right? And because he shot me over it, we did it over the course of the hour, and I healed over the course of the hour. You understand, right? And whether we had sex or not, the first time we might not have, right? But after that, probably yeah, probably yeah. Why? she knows by then I heal like the Wolverine. She also knows I'm trying to find a girlfriend, and I'm telling her that too. In the meantime, and I'm telling her too, I'm trying to be monogamous, but they're interfering in my dating, which is what he's showing her, right? By shooting me in the head. When we get out of the bathroom and I go back and sit back down, then or he comes down and brings on the door while we're in the bathroom after he shot me, right? He thinks he killed me, right? But I feel like the Wolverine, right? But when I come back, right, she goes back to the nail job, right? You see what I mean? And it's going in between that, right? What we're doing in the bathroom in private and what we're doing in the actual salon itself, which is business. He can't block me from legal business. And what we're doing in private stays private with me. But she knows because he can't shoot her in the head and her necessarily heal like the Wolverine like I did, right? See if he shot me in the head, right? It's still supposed to be hypothetical though. But none of it is criminal except him shooting me in the head, which even if I heal like the Wolverine, it's still the murder of the Wolverine. If you shoot him in the head, you're trying to kill him, but he's going to get pissed off with you, not the girl. You're using her as bait anyway. She had sex with him. And she's the bait he would take. He's telling you that before you even presented that situation, right? Then she consented to it. I didn't force her. I would make sure, are you sure you're legally old enough to work here and at least over 16 anyway? If we went to the bathroom and talked about it in private, right? What they were saying in Vietnamese about the situation. Now, that might be part of it that I don't remember because it's not part of a normal manicure. But I do remember part of the normal manicure and pedicure, right? But then when we're done, right? All right, I pay her with the card. I have $8 in my pocket, right? I give her the $8 and she gives me back 5 and told me to, I told her that's for lunch or something, right, for her. Mm-hmm. And again, she keeps 3 and gives me back 5. I accept the 5, but I put 2 on the card, right? Anyway, and that's when I left, right? And then I come back later on, right? Months later. And then he's wanting to do my nails. Right? Not any of the women. Like I wouldn't be only interested in her anyway. Right? Because, see, that's somebody acting like he wants her for something else, right? Himself, right? That's why it's called the pot calling the kettle black, right? He's older as me, as old as me, if not older, right? And see, maybe she meant when she said she's 37, I was 37. I don't know. But when we got in private, I would ask her her real age, but if I blacked out, I don't know what she said. It's in private then. I'm in private mode until I sat back down and he shot me and I hit like the Wolverine and she went on with the nail job at that certain point, right? See, that's what I mean. If you're losing enough time, right? All right, and it involves sex or not, right? It has to be so much time during your time in that particular location, right? Right. And it's got to be so much time passing, right? To and it's got to be something you kind of would or would not pay attention to, too, right? But anyway. Mm-hmm. And part of it is what I tell her is he's trying to kill me because I'm trying to find a girlfriend. It's kind of simple as that, right? So if anyone don't want me to remember you, it's him. And he's pretending I would hurt you when he's just trying to hurt me over you, right? Well, that means is what, right? He just wants to get me out of the way so he can have you probably for himself too, right? What it would seem like, ain't it, right? So, if someone keeps trying to shoot you over a girl, though, right, and the girl winds up with you, they're interfering, aren't they? They're treating her like she's their slave, and that's what I told the officer. Well, what is she his debt slave or something? Right? And that's what I mean, right? I just went into the salon, like, when he finally called the cops on me about it. After the third visit, I just went to the bathroom from Walmart with a can of soup, which I left the soup, went back for, saw the girl was there, grabbed the soup, and again left. I went back to the movie theater. And that was the last time I saw her, too, because I'm not obsessed with her. I'm just trying to get from point A to point B, and that's one of the points in between. Right. The nail salon. And the police told me it would be criminal trespassing to go into his property again, right? Which means he's not allowing me to go into his property because he's acting like me and the girl had sex. Not me and the girl, by the way. Mm-hmm. If we did, we done did. It's done been over with back in November. Which it happened after the wreck anyway. Mm-hmm. And then I went in again the following month, which is December. And then the third month I went in was January around the 12th. And I ain't been in the store since. That's when he called the cops. But is that normal behavior, right? For someone just going to the bathroom, right? Him trying to make it criminal behavior. No. And the only reason he would bar me from the store that way is what? The girl might have had sex with you in the bathroom. Right. Which is that illegal? No, it's in the bathroom. It's in the privacy between me and the girl. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean, right? And I'm calling her a girl because I don't know her real age or things like that. And I'm hoping she's older than 16, right? Too, right? But it's kind of strange, ain't it? What I mean, too, right? But then he's revealing he did something to me, too, right? That's why I don't remember the hour itself. And it's over her, which she's my type, too. See, if we like the same type of women, all right, it's an Asian man. I'm a Caucasian man mixed with African a little bit, and whose great grandfather could have been Native American, but it was kind of bred out. Mm-hmm. Don't see it in my features, right? At all. You don't see any Native American blood in me. It can still carry over into your features, right? Even if it's spread out through, Irish and English and all that, right? With little African Americans still in there. That traces back to the slave days, though, right? At one time, with one of my relatives, it had to be 100%, though, to be 1.2 in meat, right? And it's through one of the lines, right? Either the Lancaster line, the Lee line, the Skinner line, and Watkins line. Mm-hmm. Right. And that's as far as I know. And and the French line, right? Which is Muon, right? I think her last name was Murit or something like that. Whatever. Something have to do with windmills, you told me, in French. But anyway, so that line, somewhere around the line, we have African in our ancestry, right? One of the four grandparents, right? As well. Now, if it's 1.2 in me, it would be doubled in one of my ancestors, my mom or my dad, right? They might have 2.4, something like that, right? And then it goes up all the way back to that ancestor. Now, when was America discovered, though? 1492, right? We don't know how far it traces back, but whoever they are, they settled in Georgia at least by the colonial days, right? Which is the 1700s, right? We become a nation in 1776, right? That's why we don't know, right? My granddad Claude is buried in Bloomingdale, but we don't even know where his marker is anymore. And Mom was wanting me to go over there and do something with it because Bobby ain't had flowers in a while. And all that. But right now, I got no money to worry about it right now. Sorry. I got like 61 on one of my cards, which I'm trying to find. Right. But it's here somewhere. I had it to put the money on, so obviously I just can't find it yet. I know, clean up your house, right? But see, like in Kung Fu, right? I have the paper on the floor for a reason, Mom, right? See, if someone comes in while I'm out and the paper's moved around, I might notice it, right? Yeah, that's fine. I don't have a good alarm system right now. So why is the paper on the floor? In case someone comes in and shuffles it around when they come in. I notice it, right? I know. But it's just mail. You know, I'll show you. Right? It's little flyers, right? From, and like in Kung Fu, right? See, I walk on it and I don't leave any marks or trails, right? Like in Kung Fu. So it's also a way to tell if someone comes in and out my house or not. That's fine. Why do you think he taught him to walk on the paper, right? And not make a mark on it, right? But people who don't know it's there will what? Make a mark on it. Like in Kung Fu, it's a way to tell if someone's in your house or not. Hello? You think I don't know what I'm doing, huh? It's ancient technology, yeah, but it still works, today. Think about it. Okay.